Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. My friends, as we all know what is going on there with Muslims across the globe.
Also, Hamas, Palestinian Islamic Jihad, and others. What it also does, of course, is renders hundreds and hundreds of people homeless in the middle of a military escalation. So there is a huge consequence to civilian life that is going to be felt by these big destructive acts. At the same time, Israel is saying that it did kill earlier on Wednesday 6 senior command members of the.
Today we'll look at the Quran and the current situation with Muslims. If we look at Surah Al-Hashr, verse number 2, Allah says, Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. الذين كفروا من أهل الكتاب من ديارهم لأول الحشر ما ظننتم أن يخرجوا وظنوا مانعتهم حصونهم من الله فأتاهم الله من حيث لم يحتسبوا وغلب في قلوبهم الرعب يخربون بيوتهم بأيديهم وأيدي المؤمنين فاعتبروا يا أولي الأبصار. Actually, there were some Jews living in the state where the Prophet Muhammad were ruling, and those Jews were always mocking Muslims, were always teasing Muslims, punishing them, and said them that you have to leave this country within some specific time. But those Jews were thinking that we are not going to leave this. And even the Muslims were thinking that the Jews will not leave under this specific time. But Almighty says, "Fi qulubihim ar-ruba," I brought fear in their hearts, that they started leaving their homes by their own selves, without having a type of usage of weapons. These Jews started leaving the land of Muslims without having a type of war. This is the Almighty's power. At this time, if we look at the current state of the Gaza, what is going on in Gaza, how relentlessly these Jews are beating these Muslims. At this time, if we look, the Gaza, this Israel state is surrounded by Muslim states, but still they're able to beat these Muslims. Still, these Muslims are sleeping, and still we are not able to serve them. We are not able to help these Muslims. At this time, we need to remind the verse of Surah Al-Hashr, verse number 9. Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Al-Midlah says, وَالَّذِينَ تَبَوَّا الدَّارَ وَالْإِيمَانَ مِنْ قَبْلِهِمْ يُحِبُّونَ مَنْ هَاجَرَ إِلَيْهِمْ وَلَا يَجِدُونَ فِي صُدُورِهِمْ حَاجَةً مِمَّا أُوتُوا وَيُؤْثِرُونَ عَلَى أَنفُسِهِمْ وَلَوْ كَانَ بِهِمْ خَصَاصَةٌ وَمَنْ يُوقَ شُحَّ نَفْسِهِ فَأُولَئِكَ هُمُ الْمُفْلِحُونَ. At this time, we need to remind ourselves that muflihun are those, successors are those who are giving service to those who have left their homes because of the problems, because of the difficulties, who are serving them in a way that they do not have the feeling that they will return something from them. They are the successors. But what are we doing? What the Arab countries are doing? They're just eating their meals. At this time, in our homes, we can do one thing if we are really Muslims. That is, we need to have the feelings of about these Muslims, and we need to try to change ourselves to understand the Quran, to make ourselves good, and to teach others this good message. We need to have the feeling of Iman, we need to have the feeling of these Muslims which they are facing at these circumstances. Otherwise, we will always be the slaves of these non-Muslims. If we look at when the Prophet Muhammad was, at that time the Muslims had not the weapons, but they had the power of Iman, and because of that they were always winning the games. But at this time we are looking at the materialistic weapons and leaving the Iman aside, and because of that we are falling down. This is simple message to you all and to me as well. Assalamu alaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.